Is this yours? You want this, kid? Huh? You want this?
I got it.
Mike?
Yeah.
Nice work.
There's music on here?
Yep.
How?
Magic, kid.
So tell me, what was it like again?
Like what?
When they could still hear? When they could still feel?
Isn't your mom gonna be looking for you soon? Hey. Don't get caught with these.
Yeah. Look. I don't wanna leave and I can't just rush. I don't wanna be what they say I must. I don't wanna be in the box they put me in slight disgust. I don't wanna feel what I can't just touch. I don't wanna give in the anxiousness. Plus, I was raised in the rich for the people who snitch. Better check your neighbor's trust. So how the fuck you live your life pretending, then try to judge me when I don't agree with your opinion? Life is not a Twitter post, that's why I watch you niggas close. Your silly thoughts have no dominion. Fuck your swag, plus you mad. People wanna pry in your life and decide to discuss your past. I was right there, my cousin got popped, I don't care what you think, I don't want your past. But I gotta tell mom that I can't get paid when I'm stuck in class. Still I'm stuck on this destructive path. They tell us what to wear, when to speak, who to fuck, what to eat. I don't even listen to music unless it's something deep. I don't even fuck with these rappers and stay pursuing me. We don't even sing the same tune, nigga, are you in key? The day Obama won, I was perplexed. I had to suppress my inner stress with resolution. Everybody was happy to see a black man, but that's the day they sucked away our spirit of revolution. But I ain't here to criticize what some folks epitomize. When one man sees his truth, the other may consider lies. What you see as a victory's a trick to me, and when it falls apart, just don't expect me to sympathize. In the ghetto with a nigga, surf crack, talk shit cause they want they turf back. These haters sleeping on me, time to go take a dirt nap. And they say this is a post-racial country, but try telling that the black folks is going hungry. Try telling that the black folks is living comfy. They don't give a fuck about nothing but themselves, what they sells, a lifestyle impossible to reach, and provide a false hope for broke niggas in the streets. See, I don't succumb to fear, so don't expect to just throw me a couple crumbs and that makes up for 400 years. Monkey see, monkey do, monkey bleed, nothing new. If you strongly disagree, then probably the monkey's you. And all you niggas do is take shots at me, but what it proves to me is really you are not happy. I don't wanna leave and I can't just rush. I don't wanna be what they say I must. I don't wanna be in the box you put me in slight disgust. I don't wanna leave and I can't just rush. I don't wanna be what they say I must. I don't wanna be in the box they put me in slight disgust. is a drill, right? This isn't actually happening. Why is everybody pushing and shoving inside the class again? Mrs. McCree, look at me, tell me why you're panicking. She said turn the lights off and hide behind that cabinet. That's when I heard 4 loud pops and then a crank. A couple kids laughed and said that it's probably a student prank. Then my teacher mouthed the words, this is a live shooter. Now he's blasting through the walls, gunshots crack my computer. I text my mother bye, preparing myself to die. My little brother's down the hall, he calls, we both cry. The call drops, 6 more shots, I play dead. When I finally look around, the blackboard's covered in red. I cover my head in disbelief, praying for penance. There's 90 seconds of silence, okay, maybe he's finished. Then a stampede of feet and the voice forms in the light. If there's any survivors still here, run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. Dead bodies, frustrated youth, generational gaps, perhaps trauma's acute. Don't shoot. Was a beautiful night in Charleston and God is shining on us. There to study scripture, just grandbaby and Bible on us. Less than an hour span before the shooting began. Bullets flying in our direction, my husband can't even stand. I shake his lifeless body, coughing up blood bubbles. Then my son runs over, gets shot and crawls through a puddle. I huddle over the child, becoming a human shield. Nearly to suffocation, no supplication can yield. I kneel behind the pews, my grandbaby's confused. I lay her flat on the stomach, the gunman's coming, don't move. He shoots, just make believe that we're playing hide and go seek. Then I hear his Timberlands creak, stops and then speaks. If there's any survivors, you can stay here as you grieve. Just remember to tell my story, then he casually leaves. The operator relays, he might return out of spite. Grab your grandbaby right now and run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. Dead bodies, frustrated youth, generational gaps, perhaps trauma's acute. Don't shoot. Dead bodies, frustrated youth, generational gaps, perhaps trauma's acute. Epigenetics are embedded close to home. Inherent violence defined as passed on through chromosomes. The right and left side invest time in politics, do parlor tricks, and skip when the actual problem hits. If the shooter's white, we weep and wonder where the parents is. If it's an Arab, label that perpetrator a terrorist. How are you unaware of this? Where's the caution geared? Media pundits publicly benefit from our fear. Is it more gun laws or is mental health the theme? My guess is that the answer is somewhere lying between. We are a nation filled with cowboys and Indians, cops and robbers, and obnoxious father that paint us in the end. We paint ourselves in the corner and limit truth. Is it an epidemic or chickens coming to roost? Everything's a lie, everything's a prison. Everything aside, you don't see the symptoms. Everything you try only feeds the system. Everything's a lie, everything's a prison. The same reason why Lil Pump is eating office is the same reason why Donald Trump is in office. We fail society as a whole, so how can we blame him when our president is a troll? How can we blame kids when adults are hypocritical? We say do as we say, not as we do, that's the ritual. And Kanye said slavery was an amalgam, and 2 weeks later you niggas still bought his album. I don't trust the po-po or the crack dealers, cause both of them motherfuckers are black killers. Both of them motherfuckers attack niggas. Now they controlling us through our rap lyrics. Everything's a program that's programmed. They program the kids while selling their own brand. If we don't band together, they banning us from existence. But you stubborn niggas still show resistance. I'm keeping the distance. The difference is the tensions what they're pursuing. Media outlets have outstretched past reviewing, and now the interviewers are interviewing the interviewers. They want to be stars more than the artists they're in view of. Skew, basically, you don't want to stand in the place of me. I will never take complacency at the pace you lead. I will ache and bleed, I will take your plea, I will shake debris, make decrees, you warn them. How perfect must a black kid be before we feel free to mourn him? Born into poverty, liberation is property. Limitations are properly put in place, even I can see. Everything's a bureaucracy, everything from Barack to the current day cabinet. They just look for the cash in it. Educated through YouTube, it's brutal. The literary standard for information is Google, it's futile. The internet is our classroom. Graduate from your bathroom and spew stupid shit like a gas fuel. Assuming you can make the weight, I'ma have have faith and embrace my fate. I'ma make way for the days I prayed. I will raise my grade and escape your bait. I'ma stake what's fake, I'ma stake my claim. Ignore y'all, take my aim. You can build walls and prisoners all. When karma come back, you can't debate. I speak for what's pressing and feed from aggression. No need your discretion. I peak when niggas least would expect it. I leaped in the metrics, creeped up with a gleeful expression, a lethal obsession. So even in defeat, there's progression. I'm like, everything's a lie, everything's a prison. Everything aside, you don't see the symptoms. Everything you try only feeds a system. Everything's a lie, everything's a prison.
Living my life in Richmond, California. Crescent Park was cruel. Never thought I would be the victim of the shit that I went through. Never thought I would be so lucky to reach even 22. Niggas rarely do see that birthday, let alone graduate from school. I done seen niggas turn bitch when they mention my name. Good friends switch in the midst of my fame. Other niggas tend to pretend, but it kills when it's kin, and it will drive a nigga insane. Sorta how I felt on my first day in class. Little mixed boy, is he white? Can he pass? Is he half-breed? What does that mean? Is he that clean? Need a vaccine? They would ask me, but I never give a fuck about opinion. Truth be told, could've died on Fleming. Truth be told, plenty time I was slipping. Say what I feel to reflect how I'm living. Niggas never really show love till you buzzing, man. They keep saying let nothing change. When you make it, other niggas hate the mentality from when we wasn't changed. And niggas say they rap, but they really want a bitch. Niggas say they trap till they really in a pinch. Say they got your back till they see you on the fence. Then they wanna take it back when they see you take offense. I don't take offense till I see a nigga fist. I don't take a friend till I see a nigga wrist. Thought you was the homie, but you really was a bitch. I done seen it all before, motherfucker Willie Lynch. Ay, niggas always talking what they finna do. Never follow through, that's why them niggas lose. Ay, niggas always talking what they bout to do. Try to come at me, I tell y'all niggas too. I don't give a motherfuck. 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 I don't give a motherfuck.
See, life is a game, but you never wanna play on the same team as a nigga in the cave. Sorta like the mind frame of niggas in the bay, but it's really all the same when you put it on display. Did a whole tape with my nigga Ski Beats. Did a half tour with the nigga DD. Said I couldn't ride cause he couldn't pay the fee. Then he got a whole bus just so he could smoke weed. I ain't even mad, I'm just giving y'all the real. I was naive thinking this a big deal. Second on the T to the rich, ain't that about a bitch? Would you rather have a meal or a meal? Yeah. See, a meal could save hoes, a meal could save souls. Either way, you gon' have to pay what they chose. Never could understand till you walk in the same souls. And I was in the middle of it all, trying to find a reason why them niggas wanna stall. Feeling like a groupie as I followed in the car, but I still feel blessed cause I made it this far. Maybe I'm scarred, maybe I'm jarred. Still try to tell them that you sleeping on a star. Niggas never get it till they see you from afar. Come to find out it was haters in the squad. Come to find out it was all a blessing. Stressing what my bro told me. He told me look out for yourself. Never chase hoes, chase the money. But then again, in the end, it's the same results. When it all fall apart, then you blame them both. You can laugh, little nigga, but this ain't a joke. You fuck around and you wake up broke, just know.
Ay, niggas always talking what they finna do. Never follow through, that's why them niggas lose. Ay, niggas always talking what they bout to do. Try to come at me, I tell y'all niggas too. I don't give a motherfuck. 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 I don't give a motherfuck.
Yeah. How real is this? Yo. Okay, look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a symbol. It's another wealthy liberal throwing up a virtue signal. Another rich Republican funneling corporate dollars to muzzle black voices. We're stuck with two choices: an open racist or a closet bigot. Either way, we're only given a certain limit to pivot, so be mindful as you move in that space.
Cause some of our allies are just white anarchists in blackface, and that hate creates chaos, stirring the mass doubters. Yes, Black Lives Matter, but what happened to black power? Black businesses, black buildings, black community. Combined our dollar signs, decline qualified immunity. Control our property as we properly found sites. Patrol our own neighborhoods like the Jews in Crown Heights, or the Chinese in every metropolitan. Every sketch you profile them in is part of a larger net that they caught us in. I call a trend how I see a trend. The only way to stop racial oppression is killing it while it's deep within. I'm peeking in at the legislation that led this nation till its own demise, so I surmise you better expect frustration. I'm speaking off the cuff, but I don't leave no creases. They still got us in cuffs after we leave the precinct. That's if you make it there, but they don't make it fair. You can't compare disparity sparingly, who's prepared? Newsflash, CNN is just as bad as Fox. They coaxing black emotion to coincide with a notion. They're swinging their direction instead of true self-reflection, projecting a biased view to use you for the election. We are not ex-slaves, knock the falseness off. We are survivors of the transatlantic Holocaust, African genocide that lives inside this continent. Until America can admit to that, this is the consequence. So when did racism make its cause? The term white didn't exist until miscegenation laws. Europeans were Europeans and Africans were tribal. They used two weapons, a leather whip and a Bible. It's more vital than ever for those lesser. So stop with the gimmicks that mimic our oppressor. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. From out the concrete, still a rose can grow. Whoa.
Self-esteem is a self-esteem. To a selfless being, I separate myself from myself, but never withheld esteem. Was dealt the king with a 5 and a face card. The face guard, a face guard with a face guard, or play the race card. We race hard to our destinies and trip ourselves as we hurdle through life's little complexities. But what's complex to me is my complexion was the only thing that kept people guessing. Do you think less of me? And my brother was my role model. He told me study this pimpin' and watch the hoes follow. But what can happen is after the mackin's done and you left with a scorned woman, she won't stop until you both grovel. Plus it's hard to give your child support when you late with your child support and your baby mama wants to file in court. Now your check and your soul is garnished, punching holes in your old apartment.
Be stronger. I can't let trials bring me down, but I'm on my own. I'm on my own in this lonely world.
Self-esteem is a self-esteem. To a selfless being, I separate myself from myself, but never was seldom seen. A Celtic king is as helpless as any wealthless being. Was dealt a dream so detrimental, my mental felt the sting. Embellishing to the fellas, selling them hellish dreams. The smell of cream enveloped they melons and started peddling. The ghetto scene killing bitches without a pet or scream. Pet a fiend and watch him tell the future, no Celestine. Fussing with mom over what she would teach us. We used to argue over God and the color of Jesus, but we agreed it's only one, just different believers. The Trinity was sending me, I rejected the preachers. But still I headed to church when it was Mother's Day, and I admit I was moved when I saw my mother pray. If I could bring it back, I'd do it all another day. Fuck the world and what the others say.
Be
Pray.
stronger. I can't let trials bring me down, but I'm on my own. I'm on my own in this lonely world.
And I was that skinny nigga, curly hair, apple of my father's eyes. Although I was small in size, dreaming under fallen skies. Polluted pictures depicting victims, it all applies. In denial, they would often try to compensate for all them lies. And I would stay inside playing high with my nieces. Reese's little brother discovered his own thesis. Recently got a foot inside of what might have took more than it normally would, but I found myself and got off the hook. And this is not a fucking album. This is a byproduct of slighted projects and 5 years of niggas doubting. This is my opening opus, an oath and an ode to the hopeless that some revolt couldn't cope, but it's just a soulless. And I'm soaking up this journey while I'm on it, trying to see things clearer. That mirror was my opponent. Potent words pierce a nigga heart, watch it as it flutters. Trying to wash clean inside the gutter. I know, fuck y'all niggas thought this was. This ain't what they thought this was. More than just that paper, see that paper ain't gon' stop it. Cause money don't mean everything, me I just want everything. This is for my riders if they feel it, let me know. Fuck y'all niggas thought this was. This ain't what they thought this was. More than just that paper, see that paper ain't gon' stop it. Cause money don't mean everything, me I just want everything. This is for my riders if they feel it, let me know. And they say Lock, you gotta make some party shit. Rap about money and hoes and all that gaudy shit. You going over niggas' heads, they'll never get it. But excuse me for giving my people too much credit. Credit me for my own mistakes, no escape from these shortcomings. People pass judgment like a court summons. Something's gotta give as it swells. And they say that money don't mean everything, but it sure in the fuck helps. Help yourself and just be grateful of everything that you say you love. Everything that I went through I was meant to, and I say it cause life can be misleading. It can even make you sway your budge. What do you think the reason why them niggas front and stay in clubs? And it's no use in running from yourself, player. All the jewelry and hoes, that ain't gon' help, player. Say what you want as your heart flutters. Be careful trying to climb up out that gutter. I know. Fuck y'all niggas thought this was. This ain't what they thought this was. More than just that paper. See that paper ain't gon' stop it. Cause money don't mean everything. Me, I just want everything. This is for my riders if they feel it, let me know. Fuck y'all niggas thought this was. This ain't what they thought this was. More than just that paper. See that paper ain't gon' stop it. Cause money don't mean everything. Me, I just want everything. This is for my riders if they feel it, let me know.
Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Confidence is everything, my nigga. All you niggas riding waves. Feel me? Yeah.
I'm taking a fundamental approach when I focus in. Dealing with negative folks won't extend. Any ambition I had to seek out a mission. I had to sleep in the kitchen when I was hopeless then. Niggas they try to boast I don't fit in. Rather than try to cope I wrote with pen. Told me to dumb it down, the dummy you done it. The dummies are bumping and money are coming until you drown. Niggas steady frown but I'm feasting. I don't need a boss or a label to police me. I don't need a foe or a loss to increase me. Did it for a year then I told them to release me. That's just the bruises you take when you finally arrive. Scraping my checks man I had to survive. Suffocating I suffer waiting, I'm supplicating my income. The shit stung, bottled my pride. Follow my conscience and skipped all the nonsense. No cosign to sponsor, I breathe out of my nostrils. For every apostle there's 400 waiting. The mic as you bleed. They don't understand that they wanna pass judgment. Rather have spam than a stand with substance. Pussy niggas salivating and celebrating any celebrity selling them any shine cause they never had a spine. Me I got a big mouth, hear me out. And fear I would interfere, they steer to clear me out. Y'all been living in the big house, I'm here now, they burning the slave quarters. I'm turning the page forward, raising the projects. The process, mind numbing. Niggas is fine coming to the game with a lot less. My guess, they cool with it so I tell them God bless. Fucking with anybody pretending is really probably the biggest landmine you can find. No. Trusting a person that you had thought was deserving is even worse when you gotta sever ties. Go. to the extreme now. For someone who seems down with sort of the theme now. Any emotion, any devotion that you hope to receive is a steed that you never should have rode. Selling you lies cause they fresh out of truth. Blaming the tide, but that's not no excuse. How can you follow a wave and then try to behave like you didn't look down on it too? Niggas would tell you that something is lame. Wait for like 3 years and then do the same. I just continue in my lane while keeping the mind frame of flaming you motherfuckers who act obtuse.
All you niggas riding waves, look to me to do the same. Y'all too busy counting plays. I'm counting money, bitch, I'm paid.
And I don't give a fuck for anybody but few. I don't say much until they got in my view. I don't adhere to any notion of fear. I'm revered by the folks who really know what I do. So I flew to a whole nother coast and made the most of the bad hand I was dealt till I felt things slip. Thought I was ready, but I was stalling. My heart is heavy. I'm falling apart, it's petty. The hate, I caught a bevy. Let it be said, if I shed blood, it wasn't in vain. Now they want me to tame myself. Niggas see the life I portray as some sort of a game, and for that had to blame myself. They see it all as so simple, deceiving the temple. There's nothing to prove. I just continue in my lane while keeping the mind frame of flaming you motherfuckers who act obtuse.
All you niggas riding waves, look to me to do the same. Y'all too busy counting plays. I'm counting money, bitch, I'm paid.
Welcome everybody. It's your boy, Charlemagne the God, right here, live in New York City, Harlem, USA. We're here for tonight's first ever presidential debate addressing the black community. We have both presidential candidates, Senator Joe Biden and President Donald Trump. First on the floor is Senator Biden. Senator, you now have the floor. First of all, Donald Trump is a liar and a racist, a money-hungry tyrant who only thinks of his clients, who can't control his bark, a political oval shark that was put in this position by Soviet oligarchs. He stole the last election and he's trying to steal the present. He thinks all people of color are just working-class peasants. If we elect him, then we inherit his lies, and his neglect of the virus cost American lives. What's worse, he knew the threat of corona in January. His response in late March was completely ancillary. He wants to reopen, the price is overall steep, sacrifice human life for his buddies on Wall Street. Say goodbye to pro-choice, free press, and march rallies. Get ready for civil war and abortions in dark alleys. More police shootings and lootings of unrest, and it's all on his watch. Just watch as we digress. Let me fence with Mike Pence, converse and bear with me. It's 2020, he still supports conversion therapy. Doesn't believe in science, condoms and climate change. Says smoking doesn't kill. These are actual claims. They embolden white power and sexual assault. Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake, George Floyd, it's their fault. So you support reparations? I don't know about that, but if you don't vote for Joe, then homie, you ain't black. Okay, Senator Biden, you going a little too far, you know. We fuck with you, but we don't fuck with you like that. Alright, next up, Donald Trump, President, you now have the floor. Let us know how you feel about that.
I love black people, and they love me. They make rap songs about me. You can ask YG, Snoop Dogg and Russell Simmons. We used to be bros, then they turned their backs on me. This is your fault, Joe. Did y'all get the money I sent ya? He clearly has dementia. Makes me sick and nauseous, unfit to run for office.
Is that how you feel?
This is insanity. His 94 crime bill single-handedly destroyed black families. Now they calling me bigot when they're actually racist. Him and Obama bombed at least 3 African nations. 26,000 airstrikes, it was lethal. That's 70 bombs a day, all black and brown people. Tell Kamala to holla, she could use some street love. For God's sakes, I have more black friends than she does. Went on the Breakfast Club to appeal to the inner city. Lied about smoking weed and bumping Tupac and Biggie. I get it, you wanna seem hip, but quit when you losing. Democrats like to complain but never offer real solutions. The same for climate change, it's a shame how you handled it. The California fires are from poor forest management. Lying about the virus despite if we lose cake. All the riots, rallies, and lootings are mostly in blue states. You state you want to save America, I continue. I don't do much for blacks, but at least I don't pretend to.
Woo, yeah, he ain't lying. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You've heard from both candidates, so it's up to you guys. So in November, make sure y'all go to the polls and vote, or don't. Shit, I don't give a fuck. But hold up. We have another presidential candidate. Wait, is this candidate Kanye West? Kanye? Charlamagne, I'ma let you finish, but I'ma be the greatest president of all time, because Harriet Tubman did not free the slaves. She just freed her cousins and her auntie and her sisters and people like that, her family. But vote for me if you want to get all free healthcare and no more taxes and free shoes for everybody, okay? All day, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And Joe Biden, you just a fake Denzel like that All-State nigga, you know what I'm talking about? And Donald Trump, we used to be friends, but we ain't homies no more, you know what I'm saying? All day, y'all, vote for me, yeah.
I've been dealing with this my whole life. Other people's opinions I used to hold tight. I had to ask myself, would you rather be broke and have friends or get money with those you don't like? Quick decision when niggas think you ain't meant to rise, cause jealousy is just insecurity in disguise. The stench of pride is what's holding you niggas back, so I don't feature on a track unless you paying or I sense a vibe. They been sleeping on what I say hard. Now they finally acknowledge I'm passing Nabar. These industry niggas is like a bitch. They see me with another broad and I'm suddenly on their radar. Waved off what I made lost when it breaks on my way to be great. But I had to separate my fate to display who was fake. I can say it with faith. Never trust a person so stubborn they won't admit when they make a mistake. Fuck your validation, I don't embrace your admiration. I don't reply to niggas' cries, I don't care, I have the patience. I just say what's on my mind, you can take it how you take it. You can drape yourself in lies, I would rather stand here naked. I don't regret the path I'm taking, I demand what I'm endowed. I admit that my mistakes got out of hand cause I was proud. My family said it was blatant, I was stranded in the clouds. But it's hard to see the stage till you standing in the crowd. Never the type to feed excuses, never take light what seems as useless. Try to rewrite the themes of music that is a plight that seems elusive. I don't expect for you to catch what I've been doing, that's the caption. I don't talk about success, I just prove it in my actions. I just use it as my traction, and it's more fuel for my passion. They keep asking what would happen once I see loss. Of course I'm still hungry, there's nothing for me to feed off.
Yeah, just let it keep rolling. Yo.
My nigga Tone says some things that I'll never forget. Never let money stress you out and don't ever regret choices you made when these doubters try to negate you. Just keep making music that real people relate to. And that was our conversation in front of Dream. But when does my occupation become a dream? Said everything you work for is worth more than you can gauge. You gotta see these things through, don't ever skip a stage. Rip the stage at South by, then told it South by. As I rush to the airport, hope they remember me. On this flight where bigger rappers felt embarrassed, I was careless with my talent and drowned in my insecurities. Pulled my hood down, shut my eyes closed, pretend I'm asleep. But I can still hear him laughing from over my seat. Probably random, not intended as such, but I use that as my motivation instead of being my crutch. I was so blind for so long, in my mind did no wrong. I prolonged what should have been the first path I rode on. But hold on, life can only give you what you take to live. Even my mother said, I pray that you don't make it big. What? Thought she said it as disrespect to me, but now I understand that she was just protecting me. Expect to see some speed bumps when you fast forward. Just be careful what you ask for.
about the moment when your boy was unemployed and I couldn't pay the fucking rent. Started making music, but it wasn't making money, so I used it as a way to vent. Had to take a loan from my father, I was bothered, I was harboring some ill intent. He'll admit, never thought we'd make it this far. His bars got a way of shaking things, I can feel his shit. That was it, thinking back at 05, when I had that 05. So far, I done set a precedent. I was with my cousin by the dope spot, when the folk shot loved ones and them killers had a crescent lit. And I've been focused ever since. Credit go to Nessa, told me nigga don't be hesitant. I done made more in this last half year than I did in my career. Really, that is no embellishment. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion, what nobody else is penning. I ain't swimming in the shallow end. I remember when they tried to tell me I could never make an album independent. I was sick unless I followed them. But I can never follow trends, I just keep it honest. I don't play into the politics. I be having bitches, I ain't even gotta try. They applying for position like they vying for a scholarship. I done been all up in the midst of the miscellaneous misses that try to visit this business but diss them heinous. This is the business, ain't it? Shit is anticipated. They want me to go with rappers but get no participation in fuck y'all really wanna prove. Bobby Fish, I can see your next 100 moves. Trying to creep up on a player but I'm so in tune. Ain't no use to talk about it, I'm the fucking truth. I know the scene, I know what to do. They follow my lead, they watching my moves. Think about me, not worry about you. Ain't shit y'all can do. Y'all in the game, but I make the rules. I fuck with nobody, I fuck with nobody. These niggas talk more than these bitches will catch you a body. I fuck with nobody, I fuck with nobody. These niggas be cuffing these bitches be out catching bodies. I've been in certain bonds, but I was diverted from what I would initially do whenever the burden comes, or whether or not I wanna respond. Play it off as a crime, or calmly disregard and defer upon further review. I was unnerving a few niggas that tried to tell me I wasn't deserving. I knew what I was up against, so I was succumbing tense. Personal adverse, the worst was self-induced. I don't recall a time that I was at all given what I did not earn, so I'm not at all smitten by your concern or any negative term that you disguise as love, but shovel shit when I'm not looking while you was on.